Hello, welcome to Puzzle Master. Today I'm going to be showing you the solution for the Hanayama flag puzzle, which means I'm going to show you the quickest routine of getting those movable flags out of that big shell piece, and then I'm going to show you the quickest routine of how to put it back in its original position. Now the flag puzzle is a level 1 out of a possible 6 on the Hanayama difficulty scale, and it is a level 5 out of 10 on the Puzzle Master difficulty scale. If you haven't already got the flag puzzle, then you can pick it up from our website puzzlemaster.ca, and without further ado, let's crack on with the solution. Okay, so here we have a fully assembled flag puzzle. Now the solution that we're going to be going through is essentially just a routine that you are going to be following. So to make it easier for you to follow that routine, I'm going to keep this shell piece in this orientation the whole time. So to get your bearings, that is the big circle. This is the only big circle on the puzzle. These are all much smaller circles. So we want the big circle facing down with the gap leading from that big circle to the middle, from a middle to down position here. So we start off here, we raise the flags and we turn them 90 degrees. Doesn't matter which way around for this one, because then we can do the same thing either way. We're going to separate the two flags. One comes down to the left, the one in front comes to the left, the one at the back goes to the right. We're then going to turn the flag on the left so that it is facing upwards into this position. And in this position, the flag on the right can drop down behind like this. We just want to keep it lifted in this position here, because the move that we want to do is take the flag that's on the left and point it up towards us. What we can then do is twist the flag on the right so that it is facing down, and that brings this flag down into this position here. And we can then return the flag on the right back up to that starting position, and we're then going to do a 180 with both flags. So the flag at the top now is facing us, the flag at the bottom is now facing the floor. And we can then bring the flag at the top down to the left hand side. We're going to turn that flag on the left so that it is facing upwards, and we can then bring both flags together here, and then we can just simply slide them out and separate them from that shell piece, just like that. And to reattach the flags to the shell piece, we're going to hold the shell in the same position, so the big circle at the bottom and the middle to bottom gap leading to that big circle in this position here. So first of all, we're going to take the flags, we're going to place them back in, and we want them so that they are facing up towards us. Doesn't matter which one goes first with this one, you can do it this way around or you can do it this way around, it doesn't make any difference. And we're going to let the flag that's facing up fall down to that left hand side, and we're then going to twist the flag on the left so that it's facing up towards us. That will drop this flag down into this position, and we can then move the flag on the left up to that top position, and we're going to then do a 180. So the flag on the bottom is now going to be facing up towards us, and the flag at the top is going to be facing down towards the floor. The flag at the top, we're going to twist down to the right hand side, and we then have the room to rotate this flag on the right so that it's facing down, and that points this flag up towards us, and we can then bring that flag down to the left hand side. We're then going to turn the flag on the left so it's facing up towards us, and the final move is we now bring both flags back together and we let it drop down into this position. Now if you end up here and the flags don't go any further down than this, all we have to do is flip these around and we end up back in that original flag puzzle position. So there we go. That is how you get those flags out of the shell. That is how you put them back into that original position. There is a certain point where you're taking, on the final part where you're taking the flags out, where the ball doesn't quite fit out of that end piece. Just maneuver the flags around and you'll separate it relatively easily. And depending on how new your puzzle is or how much you've played with it, the looseness of those flags can vary quite a lot. When I first got my flag puzzle, it was fairly stiff to move each individual flag, and now they fall around like they're barely connected to each other. Now hopefully this has helped you solve the flag puzzle for yourself. If you want to get some more puzzles just like the flag puzzle, then check out our website puzzlemaster.ca, where we have the biggest variety of puzzles on the internet in the world. And until next time, I will see you later.